All right, guys, we haven't had a chance to bring you guys too much today, but a little update. I need to go back. I guess it's official day 8 of work, and didn't much happen. We finally got rain, a pretty good amount of rain. It has been dry here in Virginia. I think we might have gone close to a month, right? Yeah. Almost a month with no rain, a little sprinkle, and that was it. So it knocked down the dust over here considerably. Almost got the stumps all gone. He broke some teeth on the stump grinder. Normal day in the life of a tree guy. Got another dumpster in here and another dumpster almost full. Paint guy was supposed to work on painting. He did get it pressure washed, but couldn't paint with the rain. The doors, I believe, came in, the replacement doors. They're metal and they're black. Obviously, we're doing the white and black theme like my other buildings. The back building did get finished though. He got all trimmed out, all washed up and clean. We're gonna get some safety yellow for our poles here, because I am positive you guys are gonna see a video one day where somebody has crashed into one of these. So rather than crash into that than my building, but safety yellow going on these. Got the fence working pretty good. Siding should go on here hopefully tomorrow or the next day. Got all the grass cut, got all the vines down. We got that tree to still take down over there. Really coming along pretty good. Again, we didn't have a whole lot of stuff happen today, but it is Monday. It was busy in the office. We had a couple vehicles get sold. Didn't even get time to get you guys a toy drive update, but the toy drive was amazing. We will get that video tomorrow. I need Daniel to give me the final tally on some things. Mom figured up the donations. So we got a pretty good idea, and it was really good. So everybody came out and supported it. We haven't forgotten. You can see the stump there. Almost got finished. That was a big boy, but it didn't. So if you guys are in the tree business, this stuff here was in the center of this big tree. That was like 3 pieces of tree. That stuff was in the middle. So just like hitting it with a chainsaw, which he did hit it with a chainsaw, he also hit it with his chipper. And that's not real good on teeth. It's old slate, it's some metal, but a reminder, there was a trailer park over here for 75 years or better probably. I don't know how long, a long time. We inherited all their trash. And this tree was no different. They were dropping stuff in the tree. Maybe he did get this. Oh yeah, so that's just a piece to haul away. So he did get it all ground up and he cut the rest off. That's pretty cool. So we're almost done, guys. That over there is the last little piece of that. So, but yeah, all that crap was stuffed inside the tree, which literally the tree was probably small and people just dropped stuff and threw stuff, but it's a bunch of old slate. Might have been a roof, bricks, concrete, whatever. So the stump grinder didn't like that, but now we got some nice, snowing. Christian got all that on him. It blew all over him. That's about it. So, a little update for today. Now we can actually run the mower through here, hit some of these little vines, get this stuff cleaned up. Probably run the bush hog through here, not the mower. Silt fences down over there, keeping the runoff straight. And that's our update for day 7, 8, 9, 10, but I think it's 8. Is it? I think it's day 8 of actual work days, but very little work. Like I said, paint will roll fast tomorrow. They're gonna tape up the windows, finishing scuffing. We gotta replace a couple rotten boards. The siding guy should be here. That'll be super fast. We straightened up the little parking thing out front, which goes back to before most people, but if you guys are from around here, a very popular corner right there where those 2 poles are underneath the sign. Can you zoom in on that, Christian? I'll go ahead and say it because nobody will guess it. There was a payphone there. So very popular spot for people to gather, because that's how you talked on the phone if you weren't at home, was you had to talk on a payphone. For you those that don't know, at the end, when payphones were taken out, I think they were 50 cents. Then before that, they were a quarter, and I think my dad said they used to be a nickel and a dime. But even when I started going to the auctions, buying for us as a business, I had to go to the payphone, and we set up an 800 number so I didn't have to carry quarters. So I could call the office, talk to my dad, on a landline about the vehicles I was going to buy on a payphone with an 800 number. And then before that, if you didn't have money, you had to call collect, and that was expensive. And there was a whole row at the auction. It's crazy. For you dealers will remember, there was a whole row in a special hallway for payphones. They even had a spot to put your briefcase. It was very well organized, but that right there, at some point in time, was a payphone. We had one on our parking lot also, so what I think happened was when he bought this property, they moved it because I think you had to give him permission to have it. It got moved from here over to there because we've got the same two poles right underneath our sign, and I know there was a payphone there when we bought the property. They finally took it out years later, but these were to protect you from getting hit while you're standing here talking on the payphone. Hey, how y'all doing? So pretty cool. I don't know why it always was in the same area where a sign was. Well, let's walk over here. I'll show you guys. Dangerous going right here too. And somebody's motor blew up or something through here at some point. Looks like we made a mess, but we actually didn't for once. I have a picture that I just ran across of this payphone here when me and Dad were trenching, excuse me, when me and Dad were trenching to put the power in, which 24 years later, we finally actually hooked the power up going over there, but there was a payphone right here also, right in this area. And then, like I said, they took it out, so pretty cool. It's also right at the sign, which is kind of crazy. And we have had people back into that lots of times. And but thankfully it's there, because if they did back up with a vehicle like a van or an Excursion or something, they'd hit our sign. So it's kind of good it's there, but they still back into the sign. That's where the sign's currently crooked. Yeah, somebody's hit it recently because it's out of kilter of where it's supposed to be. But new sign over there. Don't really know what we're going to do. I think something cool with a logo. And then I think we're going to put, instead of the old changeable, point over there. Over there. I think we're going to do a digital sign like this. This sign's been cool when we bought it. Now you can see it doesn't even work. And on this side you can read like 75% of it. So if I've got somebody in my network out there that watches these videos that sells these signs, I refuse to pay for garbage, and I refuse to buy Chinese unless it's the way to go. Somebody needs to tell me, this is the company we've dealt with, but they've now become pretty hard to deal with. And this right here was just replaced, this section. They're little squares, for you don't know. There's little squares. This section right here was just replaced. It's bad again already. So, and the other side doesn't work at all any longer. So it's very frustrating because we spent a lot of money when we bought this. We were one of the first to have it. And we were proud to get it. My dad was. Like, when he spent money on the business, he was very excited. And that was a big chunk of money. So, but it doesn't work real well. So anyway, got the monster truck to still pick up from the toy drive. We got everything else picked up, moved around. It was a busy weekend. I went home Saturday and literally was camped out on the couch and tired. And thanks for everybody that came out and supported that. Tomorrow's video, we'll get it dropped, thanking all the people that supplied things, helped, gave their effort, and gave their time. The people that came, donated. Lots of people donated extra. It was only 20 bucks. A lot of people handed 100, said, you know, keep the change, donate it all. It was really good. It was a great turnout and a great overall success. We will do it again, but we got to recuperate from this one because it wore us out. So thanks, guys. Video tomorrow about that. Stay in touch. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for supporting us. And thanks for all the comments. Davis Auto Sales Monday morning. Now it's Monday evening. We started this video this morning. So day's gone. Bye.